Good afternoon, YouTube. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good. It's a little after 3 o'clock, and I'm in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I'm done for the day. I actually got up on time, actually a little bit before on time. Woke up before my alarm this morning. Went inside, got a Cinnabon for breakfast, and a Dr. Pepper because I don't drink coffee, and jumped in the truck and was gone by 4:45 this morning Central Time. And it was a long drive to get here. I almost burned up all my hours because of traffic and everything. I did 614 miles, 614.1 according to Jill. So that was not a bad day, and I only drove 10 hours and 3 minutes. So, sorry, I'm being distracted. There's a lady of comfort walking the lot, and whew, scary. Definitely scary looking. So I'm gonna put up this here pretty soon and hit the rack, because I am extremely tired, and I got to get up around 3 o'clock so I can do the last 7.5 to 8 hour drive to get into Pflugerville to make this delivery. I need to be there by 1 o'clock. They stop receiving at 3, but I need to be there at 1. So once I get there, get it unloaded, it shouldn't take that much. It'll probably take longer to take the straps and the tarps off and get those put away than it will for them to unload the truck. And then find out what they have planned for me from there. From talking to some other drivers, I understand that if you end up having to work a weekend when you're supposed to be home, like me last weekend, if you're close enough, usually within 300 miles, they may just deadhead you home. And that would be nice. I wouldn't be able to go directly home tomorrow. I would have to sleep and then drive in, because I don't have I won't have enough hours to get to Dallas from Pflugerville, because it's about a 3.5 to 4 hour drive depending on traffic. And since Pflugerville is on the east side of Austin on off the tollway, it could take the whole time. It could take 4 to 4.5 hours easy. I know, because it takes 3 hours and 15 minutes with no traffic to drive from where I used to work in Richardson to where I used to deliver in Round Rock on a daily basis. And Pflugerville is about 45 minutes from Round Rock. So we shall see. I mean, they could conceivably have me pick up another load someplace. And this place I'm delivering to, they actually pick up loads from what I understand. So I may pick up something there and take it to go someplace else and go home from there. Or, never know. I would like to go home. I have things at the house that I want to put in the truck to make my life a little more comfortable. I mean, I don't need a TV or DVD player or anything like that. Because, I have my iPad. And I have a yearly subscription to PFJ's premium internet service, so I don't burn up all my LTE data. But eventually I'll probably end up putting a TV and my PlayStation in here in case I ever get stranded somewhere. Give me something to do other than surf the internet, because I do like to play video games occasionally. Yep, almost 50, I still play video games. So that's where we stand. I did get some emails and a couple of conversation messages on TTR that asked about the direction the channel is going and what my plans are for my video blogs, as well as my regular blog. My regular blog will just be like Twitter-based updates, to be honest. I don't have the patience to sit and type out everything I say in a video blog. That's why I have a video blog, so I can just talk. Granted, I do have a tendency to ramble. Where is this going? Well, one person commented that my last couple ones have been kind of goofy. I've been acting weird. And yeah, I have been acting kind of weird, mostly because it's an outlet. I have a tendency to ramble and act goofy because I'm typically a very serious kind of guy. And I have to have a little bit of an outlet. And my video blogs going forward, for the most part, the vlogs, will be just talking about what happened that day. Where I started, where I ended, anything that happened in between, maybe some snapshots of stuff I see, things like that. Once I get my other cameras and get those hooked up, you know, I'll probably end up doing some on-the-road videos of what it's like to drive from point A to point B at high speed. Of course, in the video, I can't post a 14-hour video on YouTube, but I can compress it down to, you know, where you zip it along. You've seen those vertigo-inducing videos, and other things like that. Though I will do other videos that are more serious that will not be part of the vlog series. I used to do those in the past, talked about safety issues and concerns, stuff from OOIDA, and that's the Owner-Operator Independent Drivers Association, if you do not know. The OOIDA, which I'm a life member of, does a lot of activism stuff for truckers. It's not a union, but it is, you know, an advocacy group, and what they do is pretty much fight for the rights of truckers. Most of the time they get it right on the money. Sometimes they're a little skewed, but that's the way it is with any political organization, and that's basically what they are. They're a pack. So in other videos we'll deal with just different serious things, stuff about Maverick, stuff about anything else that I find out about or want to talk about on a serious note. Kind of like my orientation videos for Maverick. My orientation videos for Maverick were serious for the most part because the information I was imparting was serious. And it was designed for those people that want to come to Maverick that are experienced drivers. Not just your 6-month or 1-year driver, but your drivers that have 5, 10, 20 years of driving. You know, one of the guys that came to my orientation class that was experienced had 22 years of driving, had not driven for Maverick before, but had driven for 22 years. Now, he didn't make it through training because he couldn't pass the agility test, and that's perfectly fine, you know. So, and that information I gave that for the orientation from an experienced driver's perspective is important for those guys to know. I mean, is every orientation and securement training going to be like mine? No, but the format and what happened day to day in general is going to be exactly the same. The details may be a little bit different, and those really what those were overviews. So that's where the channel's going. So in brief, I'll be posting some serious stuff, and it'll be listed under what that needs to be, because I'll create playlists for all those things. Anything Maverick orientation or training related will go under Maverick orientation and training. And my vlogs will just be simple day-to-day ramblings. That's just the way it is. So, as I said, I'm here in Baton Rouge at the smallest pilot, or at least one of the smallest pilots I've ever seen. I have a feeling I'm going to put the earplugs in to be able to sleep tonight with all the traffic that goes through this place. It is 5 o'clock. Jeez, I don't know where the time went. 5 o'clock Central Time, and the lot is already full. I mean, there's only maybe 45 trucks can get in this place anyway. So that's it. That's all I got. Y'all have a great evening. If you enjoy my blogs, hopefully you do, and wish to see more, and want to follow me, go ahead and click the subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below the video, or send me a private message, or send me an email, or if you're on TTR, send me a conversation message there. I will check that when I get the chance. I'm not on TTR as much as I would like, simply because the time it takes to read all the messages on those forms. So with that, I hope you have a great evening. I plan on trying to have one myself. So keep the shiny side up, 73s, and I'll talk at you tomorrow. Man, that's one ugly lot lizard. Ooh.